Looks like we go Lighthouse. How's it going, guys? Welcome back. We're not on the PTR. We are on retail, on Marksman Hunter. I really just wanted to play something that doesn't require a lot of brain power, because I'm going to have to be thinking a little bit for this video. Getting into it, I'm just going to be talking about future plans for Twitch, YouTube, World of Warcraft, kind of everything, and then just kind of forging it into a PvP video after, but currently, Shadowlands is on the PTR. PTR is what I've spent a majority of my time on currently. Usually after I get done streaming, I just hop on PTR, see what I can do, see what class I kind of want to play. Today was Arcane Mage, and this will lead me into my gripe of the day. I do not like how there is no battlegrounds on the PTR right now. There's just no battlegrounds happening. You'll queue up, you'll be in queue for like a fucking hour, and just nothing happens. Which I don't understand, to be honest. Maybe they just don't have that kind of support on the PTR. I don't really know what causes it. But, yeah, no battlegrounds on PTR. It is not fun. So whenever you are playing PTR, you're just constantly doing skirmishes. And when you do skirmishes, guys, if you've been paying attention to PTR even a little bit, you'll know that pretty much Sub-Rogue just deletes everything and can one-shot you in a global. I keep on saying global. It'll one-shot you in a stun. So pretty much you have to go into arena, deal with Sub-Rogue constantly, which, as I've mentioned before, just literally one-shots people. And that's no fun. The only time there's not even like quests to do on the free patch either. There is no pre-patch like starter quest to even accomplish / complete. It's just you log in, you do skirmishes, and you do target dummy damage, and that's it. So I hope you understand the disappointment here, and why I might be a little salty, but yeah, no fun going in the PTR, just being bound to just constant sub-rogues, just completely deleting you. Gentle. I'm dead here. Am I? Oh my god, I'm alive. So that's what's happening on the PTR. Nothing too important / interesting there, but just figured I'd talk to you guys about that and kind of update you guys on what's happening on PTR. He's definitely going to catch up to me. So aside from PTR, I'd like to announce that I am streaming Monday through Friday pretty consistently, starting at 10 to 12 Pacific Standard Time in the morning. So that's a thing. Now I'm going to talk about Shadowlands goals and my goals for just upcoming Shadowlands content. When Shadowlands does finally come out, which I'm anticipating it will get delayed, and the reason I say that, and the reason I say Shadowlands will probably get delayed, is because on the PTR, which is allegedly the release version of PTR, there is no quest to start PTR, the PTR event of killing Nathanos, or whatever the fuck his name is. There is no PTR event that leads to that. And if you log on PTR, you'll see, like, there's a new thing that leads you, like, where to go for certain quests and stuff, but the quest that is supposed to lead to Nathanos, like, the quest giver is just not there. So I'm really not sure what Blizzard's waiting for in that kind of department of the PTR. Maybe they're waiting for more people to get on the PTR? I don't really know. But yeah, that's one of the reasons I think Shadowlands will be stalled. Another reason I think Shadowlands will be stalled / delayed is because the balance issues of the PTR currently not too great. Again, as I've said, sub-rogues can kill you in a stun, and then there's other classes like Enhancement Shaman that just don't really do a whole lot. Kind of sad to see, but that's like how many expansions goes. And a lot of you will probably be thinking like, well, he's talking about PTR, this has nothing to do with actual Shadowlands. But the PTR is Shadowlands, it's the same Shadowlands 9.0.1, we're just still stuck and locked in BFA content. And I'd like to think that Blizzard would balance pre-patch / kind of develop pre-patch before they release the expansion. And right now, pre-patch is not very developed. Not very developed in the... Oh, I didn't mean to go in the water. But not very developed in the least bit. So that is one of my concerns. And I do think Shadowlands will get delayed. I don't know when, and Blizzard will definitely be reluctant to delay Shadowlands, but I do think it will happen. Going back to kind of Shadowlands plans, I do plan on getting every class to 60 in Shadowlands as I do in every expansion. It's really the only thing I kind of find fun with the game. At least currently in BFA, the only fun thing to do, in my opinion, is honestly just level everything to 120 and try to gear them. Don't like corruptions, I've addressed this too many times and I'm getting off topic, so let's leave it there. Oh god, priests. So many priests. But yeah, I do plan on getting every class to 60. I just don't know when / how fast I'll do it, but I do plan on doing it. Again, always just a fun thing to do for me. Maybe not so much in the first few months. And I don't want to say it's required of me because I make YouTube videos, but it definitely helps to have a lot of classes to pick from when I'm making YouTube videos. And they all, of course, have to be max level. Because who really watches low-level PvP? I'll answer that for you. No one. No one watches low-level PvP. So yeah, I am excited for Shadowlands. I know the grind to get all my characters level 60 will be just a tiny bit of a nuisance and or annoying for a little bit, but it definitely will be all worth it once I finally have all those characters at max level. And I'm excited to make content for YouTube, especially at max level. Especially with, like, I don't think the correct term is, like, diversity, but, like, for the amount of, like, choices you have with conduits and all that stuff, I am really looking forward to it. We have to prevent... Okay, I was gonna say, we have to prevent the 3 cap so I can actually do something here. Let's see. Disengage, slow. Should have probably thrown that on the warrior. It's gonna aim shot you, man. Gonna keep throwing arcane. Your worst, warrior. Do your worst. Going back to the PTR and, like, I guess why I was so salty about, I guess, just skirmishes being the only thing you can do on PTR. When it comes to BFA, I'm kind of bored of it. Hate to say that to you guys, but you can only play BFA so many days in a row before it takes a total. And I'm at that total. I'm at that limit. Playing BFA every day with corruptions, not too great. Especially when you are undergeared and don't really have a main, which, I don't know, it's more of like a personal problem not having a main character, I guess, but... Oh, you poor healer. 2 people. Okay. Get the fuck out of here. Live, buddy. Live. We are dead. I really hope I die to Mind Flay. Nice. That Mind Flay is only hitting me for 40,000? Dude, that sucks. Another reason I fucking hate BFA is essences and corruptions. I think I've said this many times, but even on the pre-patch, on the PTR, corruptions are gone, but essences aren't. And essences still do 1/5 of your fucking health, which I'm so excited for essences to be gone once we actually hit Shadowlands, the expansion. If you're watching this, Blizzard, please tune down both PvE trinkets and essences in the pre-patch. Maybe it's just my own opinion, but I don't think essences should be doing crazy damage in a pre-patch to another expansion. And I don't think PvE trinkets should be doing crazy damage in the pre-patch to another expansion. Maybe that's just me, though. Maybe that's just me with those philosophies. But yeah. Pre-patch, I'd say only expect classes. If I can't get a battleground, which most often you can't, since they're bugged or whatever, I don't even know the situation. Blizzard just refusal to comment on Blizzard's part, essentially, but since all you can really do is skirmishes, the only good things you can really play are melees. Windwalker, Rogue. Oh, not really Death Knight. I've heard bad things about Death Knight. Arms Warrior seems pretty strong, but like, I guess casters that need a good amount of setup time aren't really the strongest in skirmishes, and that's why I'm so salty, because half the classes in the game are casters. But yet, we can only play melees. Well, we literally... I don't want to say we literally can only play melees, but the only thing that stands a chance in skirmishes currently on pre-patch is just melees. Fuck that damage. An example of that, would I say, I'd say it would be Arms Warrior. Arms Warrior currently on the pre-patch. You have defensive stance, 20% damage reduction, 20% damage reduction both ways. And I was in an arena playing with an Arms Warrior. I have a clip of it. I have a recording of it. And he charges in, Warbreakers, and in one global, he literally one-shots a Warlock, which is the tankiest caster, by the way. One-shots the Warlock. And your health pool in pre-patch, keep in mind it's reduced. Health pool in pre-patch, it's like 20,000 if you're really geared. 15,000 is about the health this guy has in pre-patch, and if you're like a fresh 120, it's about 10,000. That Arms Warrior hit that Warlock for 7,000 slam, which, by the way, slam should not hit hard. It's kind of a filler ability. It's not a mortal strike. It's empowered by Azerite traits, which I think should be disabled in pre-patch. I'd say that's another video, or just something else to rant on later, but yeah. Just walked up to the fucking Warlock with no respect, and just fucking dick slapped him for 7,000, and then followed it with like a 5,000 execute, I believe. So execute, good news, execute hits for something. But the bad news is, there's still just really unbalanced things in the pre-patch. I think melees are one of them. If I sound super salty this video, it's probably because I am. I was not having a fun time on PTR, but this is my way of venting, guys. At least you're trying, Mage. At least you're trying. Now there's the other healer. I just hope that, for some reason, Battlegrounds start working on the pre-patch sometime soon. That would be cool. That would be awesome. So I can actually play casters that are squishy and just don't get completely one-shot in arena. However, on the upside of skirmishes being the only thing you can really do in pre-patch on the PTR, I can play OP melee classes. Windwalker, Rogue, Sub-Rogue. I don't think Outlaw Rogue's that broken, but Sub-Rogue is just god-awful broken. Arms Warrior, Enhancement Shaman's not too great. Feral is good. I'd say Feral's good, but yeah. Alright, rant over. Rant over for Shadowlands and BFA. In conclusion, guys, BFA makes me sad. And the only redeeming thing, / thing that redeems my happiness, is PTR. But it's hard to be happy on the PTR when all you can do is get one shot by rogues in arena every time. And I wish I was kidding about every time, but maybe 1 out of 3 arenas you get on the PTR is Sub-Rogue, Feral, Shadow. One of those 3. And spoiler, one of those, all 3 of them are incredibly broken. I don't know, it's like you're stuck between a hard and a rock place. Or it's like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, essentially. The hard place being, I don't know, I guess it's interchangeable technically, but rock being BFA, hard place being skirmishes only PTR. It's like, how are you not going to get upset about that? Even I'll get upset about that. And I tried to not even get upset half the time. I guess this leads me into another thing. I'm seriously going to start considering recording other videos aside from just World of Warcraft. I guess it's about that time. Even though the viewer count on those videos that aren't WoW are just like -5, but it saves my sanity of BFA, so I guess it's worth it in the end. Let me know any game recommendations. I have a few in mind. I've never played Far Cry, which I think would be a good one, but other than that, just I suppose any MMOs you guys have suggestions for. But yeah, sorry for the rant. This is like not my typical video. I was just like, it was literally just peak salt on the PTR like maybe 30 minutes ago. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, description, bell thing. Check out Twitch, check out Twitter. Please enable Battlegrounds in the PTR, and please make Shadowlands actually good, Buzzard. That'd be cool. Till next time, guys, take it easy.